In order to do the 4-point kneeling tummy vacuum, posture is really important. So in order to maintain good alignment, it's important to get yourself a dowel rod. This is like $10 at Lowe's. Or some sort of long, heavy object that's thin that you can create your own sort of neutralizer. So what we're gonna do, like the name suggests, is get into a 4-point kneeling stance. And I'll show you how to set up this dowel rod as well. So once your knees are underneath the hips, the shoulders, the hands, the wrists are underneath the shoulders, you're gonna want to find the low back and put your palm in between the low back and the stick, and I want you to just be able to get that thick part of your hand underneath there, and that is when you know you have good alignment. And you want to keep that same space there the entire time. So once I found that, now I know that space is proper. And there's 3 points of contact you want to keep. You want to keep a point on your low back, your sacrum, your upper back, your middle back, and your the back of your head. If at any point you notice yourself falling off, like my head's dipping here, retrain yourself to bring it back. If you feel like, just like right there, if my upper back is coming off, and I don't feel my upper back touching because my head's lifting up, maybe I'll drop my head down and let that sit on my low back. So making sure that you have good alignment is key, and constantly making sure that you know you have the right distance with the lumbar spine is key as well. Now once you've got the alignment right, it's very important that when you take a deep breath, you need to be breathing into your stomach. So on the inhales, you want to let your belly hang and really distend out. So I'm taking an inhale and I let it go. And then the vacuum is when on the exhale, when you breathe out, you squeeze your belly button up into the spine. And you hold. However long your program says to hold, or whatever your variables are in your program, but that's the exercise. Maintain spinal alignment. Take a deep breath, let the belly get loose and hang. And then on the exhale, you breathe out, obviously, and then bring your belly button into the spine like this. Once you can't bring your belly button into the spine any longer, that's where you hold and maintain that pressure. Good. You can also play around. Once you get good at feeling that, then you can actually start creating what's called intra-abdominal pressure, which is a video for another day. But you can actually take a deep breath in, let the belly hang out. And then while you have the inhale, you bring the belly button in and just hold. And then you can let it out. But the main thing to remember when you're doing the tummy vacuum is just getting into this 4-point stance, making sure you have good neutral alignment, and then the exercise happens when you bring your spine, or when you bring your belly button in towards your spine like this, and just holding. This activates a muscle called the transversus abdominis, and that's what we're strengthening here. It's easier to do it in this 4-point kneeling stance because you're working yourself against gravity and blah, 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 blah. That is how you do the 4-point kneeling tummy vacuum.